Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi. Thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Hey, returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me for WIP Wednesday. Now, my WIP is really just one thing other than granny squares and blankets. And we'll save the granny squares for Fridays. We'll show you my progress and whatever new ones have come in. And believe me, a lot have come in. But if you watched Lynette and Nancy's live last night, which was a lot of fun, and it was, it was glitchy, but they're working it out. It's going to be a good way to spend a Tuesday evening, an hour or so. But anyway, they mentioned my granny square drive and they put out my address. And I just wanted to make a real quick clarification. If you are using Pirate Ship or any Google-based shipping partner, they're going to change the name of the street that I live on. They'll change it from 173rd Court to Turkey Trail. Our road technically has not been Turkey Trail in about 10 years, but Google has not gotten the memo. And I have this problem a lot of times when I order things online. I have to go in and manually change it back to 173rd Court. Just recently, and now they used to let it slide. Just recently, within the last couple of months, they have been returning packages because they have the Turkey Trail address on it. So you don't waste money and your packages don't get sent back. Please make sure that you're using the 173rd Court mailing address. That way there will be no issues. And somebody needs to get Google's memo to them because it gets a little old. I bought some medical supplies for my husband that got returned because I didn't catch it. And it's so aggravating because, Google thinks they know everything, but in this case, they don't. Anyway, so today I have a sweater, the progress I've made on a sweater that I'm making, and I have a little teeny tiny yarn haul to show you. So let's start with the sweater that I'm making. I originally thought I was going to make this in the butterfly yarn from Hobie, and it wouldn't have worked out. It would have been, there was no way I could have made the sleeves the same color like I did with this one, because the balls are smaller for one, and there's no definitive change where I could pull, and do color controlling. So I scrapped that idea. I am going to make something with that because a different style sweater, because that yarn is yum-alicious. And then I pulled out the Kubu in the steel color, the steel blue color, and then I realized why I have so much of that steel blue color left over is because I made her a sweater with that color about 2 years ago when I first started. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to send her a sweater with the same color. So I pulled out my Chloe that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I don't have the ball band with me. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I am using the Yarn Bee Chloe that I picked up on clearance, this last clearance. And it's all these tans and grays and creams. It's such a beautiful color. The color is actually called Bisque, which is really good, description of this. It is a number 3, 270 yards of a 70% wool, 30% viscose. I lied. It's listed as a number 4. I'll eat my hat. This is a very thin number 4. I would say they probably said it was a 4 because there's a little bit of roving to it. So it gets down to almost a 2 and almost a 4. But this is definitely a 3-ish. This is the second ball I've started. I'm making a medium. And I'm afraid I'm going to be a little bit short. So what I did, instead of the big heavy ribbing at the bottom, like it's supposed to be, oops, this way, I just did 2 rows of half double crochet. So the first row I did a half double crochet, and the second row I did half double crochet in the 3rd loop to give it that like arrow look. So the hemline isn't going to be as heavy, but I'm gonna and my daughter-in-law is a short little girl. She's like 5'1" maybe, so hers doesn't need to be that heavy looking, and this is a light looking cardigan. So anyway, this is how far I've gotten. I'm about a couple rows away from splitting off for the 3 sections. This yarn works up beautifully. It is going to make a gorgeous sweater. It's soft. You can feel the wool-like to it, but it is soft and springy. This is going to be a great 3-season cardigan. I'm using my 5.5 millimeter Omi hook. The pattern, everybody asks, is a Cactus and Lace Designs pattern called the Haven Light Cardigan. It is a simple 6-row repeat. Let me rephrase that. An easy 6-row repeat. It's not simple, and it makes a beautiful pattern. And the yarn differences, I mean, this was the millings of alpaca and wool, and this, it has its definition is better. It's just, and I shouldn't say better, it's just different. I love this. I cannot wait to get my hands on some more of this. Gary at Urban Yarns just did an unboxing of the stuff that he got, and I'm in love with this alpaca blend. It is gorgeous, which you'll understand here in a minute. But anyway, so this is the Haven Light cardigan, and it is just absolutely gorgeous, and it works up fast. You make it all one panel, and then you fold the sides in and seam up the shoulders, and then add on the sleeves and the neckline. Done. Bingo, bango. It's a great pattern and a great, easy, uncomplicated, beginner-friendly cardigan. So if you're on the fence about doing a wearable, this is a good place to start because there's no seaming. So that is my WIP, other than the fact that I am a maniac when it comes to bordering and putting granny squares into strips. I should, by the end of today, have a whole blanket, if I'm not mistaken. I think I might be short a row. I might have to wait, because again, everybody's tension is different and everybody's squares are different. So I've got some that, I'm kind of sorting them by size, and I think I'm going to be a row short on the little bit larger ones. So when I open on Friday, maybe there'll be enough to finish the blanket. We'll see. I have enough width. I just don't have enough length. I don't believe. I'll play with it again today, and we'll see what happens on Friday. So my yarn haul. I have one yarn haul that I got from Universal Yarns, and then I did one more purchase from the Real Yarn D-Stash on Facebook. I need to stay off that site. But when I saw this come up, I had to have it. I don't know. I want to make a really pretty shawl out of it. So I just have to find the right pattern for this. This is a sock set by Playful Day Yarns, crafted small batch, hand dyed in Petaluma, California. This is their classic socks, 75 superwash merino and 25 nylon of a 4-ply fingering. 463 yards, 100 grams. The color is called Point Shoes. And oh wow, that turned out, oh my, it's not yellow, it's pink. Why is this showing yellow? Oh no, that is awful. Okay, it's a soft, really pastel pink with these two really pretty, this one's like a tonal mint, and then this has got hot pink and mint and some blue. But why is that? Because of the blue, maybe? I don't know. It is, the color is not coming up. This is a really soft pink. And this is so soft and so squishy. I've never heard of the Playful Day Yarns out of California. I am going to look them up and see if maybe they have patterns or something. But when I saw this, it just was so sweet and so pretty. And it just needed to come home with me. So that was one acquisition. And the other was, you know, Instagram, Facebook, they get you. They know what you're into. They know what you're looking for. And these kept popping up on my Instagram feed. And I kept saying, nope, nope, nope. I'm not going to buy any more. I'm not going to buy any more. I'm not going to buy any more. I bought some more. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember what I paid, but I don't think it was a whole lot. This is the Universal Yarns, and I got a 3-pack. I want to say maybe it was, I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. And I don't know that this is still on sale. But this is the Universal Yarns Offbeat. The label says, for more than a decade, Universal Yarns has been offering timeless, high-quality yarns in an array of colors and textures. Make your next project special with Universal Yarns. Universal Yarns in Harrisburg, North Carolina, made in Turkey. This is 586 yards. I have 3 cakes of 586 yards. It is a number 1 fingering weight. It is 90% acrylic, 10% alpaca. It suggests a 3.75 to 4.5 millimeter hook, machine wash, cool, tumble dry low. You guys, this is so soft. Does it have a color on here? The color is color 104 Vibes, but look at that. It's gray and cream and tan. Kind of a, you know, this has got kind of a green hint to it, but it's really tan. The gray has kind of a blue tint to it, but it's a blue. It's, oh, so soft and squishy, and this color just spoke to me. I know it's very neutral, very, it'll go with anything, you know. 586 times 3, 6, is more than enough to make, you know, any cardigan, sweater that I can come up with. And it's so pretty, and it's so soft, and I hope it works out just like this, because this was a, you know, an alpaca blend. And then while I was looking, there's like, you might be interested in this also. So they had their Fibra Nutra Radiant cotton, 100% Egyptian cotton, 203 yards. This is a number 3. Crochet hook, use a G hook or a 4mm. Machine wash cold, tumble dry, made in Turkey. I got this color called Lucky, which is a very, greeny green. I got this color that's called lime green. I got 2 of each of those. And then I got 2 of each of these. And this color is called Ruby. And this color is called Cabernet. Now, my thought, and I don't know if it's going to work, but my thought was something for Christmas. Something Christmassy with these colors. I don't know if it's going to be a wearable or if it's going to be like a table runner, or this is really nice cotton. This is not your mother's kitchen cotton. This is garment cotton yarn. If I had, I might have some white. Nancy gave me some of this. I think she gave me some cream color. I could add this together and make like a Christmas shawl or a Christmas scarf. So that was kind of where my head went when I got these colors. I might like do these 2 in one and these 2 in one. Maybe add white to either one. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I just thought these were Christmassy enough colors, without being over the top Christmas, that I could make a really cute shawl with this and, have it for Christmas morning, or a Ruana or a blarf. A blarf, a Christmas blarf. So this is my small, and I only got 2 of each color, so there's not a whole lot, but I think there's enough to do a cute little, really thinking a Christmas morning blarf. And speaking of blarfs, a couple people have finished the test pattern after some soul searching. Probably just gonna, if anybody wants the pattern, email me and I'll email you it. I can't do it until after the end of the month, so I get everybody's notes back. But basically everybody had the same suggestions in the same spots, so it's just a matter of tweaking it. And then the 1st of September, if you want a copy of my blarf pattern, email me and I will send you a copy of it. I enjoyed the process of coming up with my own. I did not like the process of putting it out there. I guess I'm a little bit too insecure about my pattern writing and pattern designing. So I'm gonna take a breather from that, and just, people have asked for a tutorial on it. I have to think about that. And not that the criticism of the pattern was bad. It was simple things, grammar, punctuation. I messed up the row count one time. So it was off by 1 row where I did the counting. Just people didn't understand the chain 1 stack double crochet or stack single crochet to begin each row. The chain 1 doesn't count as anything. It was just a builder so that you could do your single crochet, and then do your single crochet on top of that. I don't like the gap, so that's why I did the stacked single crochets at the beginning of the rows. So, you know, it's little things. For the most part, everybody seemed to enjoy the pattern. I know people were shortening it, which is fine. I made it specifically long, but they didn't want it that long. And some people didn't use the 3-weight yarn. They used 4-weight yarn, which is fine. It is adaptable to that. So I'll talk about it again, you know, the 1st of September, but it will be available to anybody who wants it on the 1st of September to, I'll just email you a copy of the recipe. I'm not even going to call it a pattern at this point. It's a recipe because it is customizable and you can change it. Some people didn't even put the fringe on. So there's all the different ways that you can adjust it. So it's a recipe, not a pattern. So with that, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Physical therapy is coming for my husband today, so I need to get off of here and get going so that we can be ready for that. So take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we'll talk to you on Friday.